I want to get super metabolism to the point that I can eat 3,000 calories, 300 grams of carbs, and not gain weight. Hi, this is Mimi. Today I'm going to talk about 3 ways I'm going to increase my metabolism and show you how I've come a long way since that yo-yo dieting time when I really screwed up my metabolism. Number 1, build lean muscle mass. It's the most metabolically active tissue in our body. So more muscle means burning more calories when you're at rest. I hate cardio, but number 2 is going to be including some HIIT cardio to rev my metabolism, and also because I know it's good for my health, my cardiovascular. So I'm going to start doing HIIT 1 to 2 times a week in the off season, starting with 1 time. And the key to sticking to any exercise or cardio is enjoying what you do. So I'm going to stick to heavy kettlebell swings and really just try to work my way up, especially since I know it's going to really help with my ham and butt. I'm not going to talk about cardio too much in this video since I talked about it pretty extensively in my 11 weeks out video, my thoughts on steady state cardio versus HIIT. So feel free to check that one out. Number 3, my favorite strategy, eat more to rev my metabolism. And right now I'm eating more than maintenance calories to build muscle. And as I mentioned in my eating and muscle video, I'm doing reverse dieting, which means I slowly increase my calories so I don't get too fat. Although I admit I didn't do too well in the beginning since it was the holidays right after my competition, and my strategy then was more so to minimize fat gain. Some people don't realize that when you go on a diet, you slow down your metabolism, and you actually increase it when you eat a little bit more food. Because when you eat, your body uses energy to break down the foods that you just digested. And it uses the most energy to break down protein versus carbs or fat. So you can actually get a boost in your metabolism by increasing the amount of protein you eat in your diet. Of course, you have to keep in mind what your goals are and how many calories you should actually be eating, because you can have a very high metabolism, but also be really fat if all you're doing is just eating a lot. And if you eat the right kind of foods and you have the right macronutrient breakdown, it'll only help you lose fat faster. So let me highlight my journey with my metabolism. I just finished my How I Overcame Yo-Yo Dieting series, which was the time that I really messed up my metabolism. As you eat less and less, your metabolism slows down. And if you overeat after you finish dieting, you're only gonna put on that weight that much quicker because now your metabolism's slow. That's why it's much smarter to take a gradual approach to increasing your calories after you finish dieting. Short-term extreme diets are only recommended for the short term, otherwise it can really negatively impact your health and your metabolism. Typically that would be 3 to 4 months, which is usually the time that we go on a competition diet. As in my extreme case, you saw how eating an average of 1,000 calories and working out like crazy for 13 weeks made my cell functions malfunction that led to a full body case of edema. And eating 4,000, 5,000 calories a day a week after the diet also contribute to that. After that horrendous experience and getting healthy again, I did not go back to yo-yo dieting because I was afraid I'd blow up again. In fact, I was so afraid of getting fat that I just made sure to not overeat. And I kept the weight off. But what I didn't realize was that I was still not eating enough. I was too afraid of carbs, and I didn't help my metabolism at all. When I decided to give bodybuilding a try again, I decided to hire a pro bodybuilder nutrition coach since it was my first time doing the figure division, and I just wanted to make sure I was doing everything right. He started me off at 1,800 calories, and I just could not lose weight. So bad that we ended up having to do a week of absolutely 0 carbs to get me back on track. And I thought he was crazy at the time to start me off on such high calories. But now that I know better, after getting certified in nutrition, learning the science behind things, and just consuming tons and tons of information from experts over the years, I realized he was not crazy at all to start me off with 1,800 calories. He was just basing it on my body weight, my activity, what I was doing, and my metabolism was just shitty. After that show, I just ate more normally. I was smarter, I developed healthier eating habits, and I even liked clean eating for a majority of the time. So fast forward a year later, I competed in my next figure show, and I started off that diet with 2,100, 2,200 calories. And I was dropping weight so quickly that I was afraid that I was losing muscle. Huge difference in metabolism. So my current goal is to get some crazy metabolism. I'm eating about 3,000 calories right now to gain muscle, along with some fat. So my 3,000 calories, 300 carbs goal might take me another year or two. My goal is also to increase my potential for muscle growth, which I'll talk about in my next video, and also my plans for my next competition. Based on questions from you guys, in my upcoming videos, I'm going to talk about water weight and why you can't trust that damn scale alone to track your progress. My thoughts on the ever so popular IIFYM, which is the If It Fits Your Macros diet. Some more lifting, and I'm actually going to share part 1 of someone else's fitness journey, a mom of 5 who I'm helping, and I think you can learn a lot from her fitness journey so far. So please subscribe and stay tuned. In the meantime, check out my other videos by browsing my playlist or clicking on any of these links here. And feel free to follow me on Twitter at EatNotDiet or connect with me on Instagram or Facebook at Bonny. Thanks for watching.